we're back here on episode 347 here on Couch Coach Live. In a special edition here, we got the head coach of Varina High School, Coach Marcus Lewis. What's going on, Coach? How you doing?
Man, it's going good, man. I'm doing good. Looking forward to this football season.
Yes, indeed. We got the dog days of summer now. Get ready, as far as just like the summer heat is crazy and it's going to lead to the fall. So, and it definitely lots going on for around this upcoming season. And we'll talk about the schedule momentarily. But before we kind of head towards the 2024-2025 season, I want to just kind of look back and just what was your overall thoughts on last season? Obviously, I know the guys fell a little short. Just what was your overall thoughts of last season?
I think we had a great season. I mean, we lost our first game, double overtime. Had a chance to win those games, and then for us to, to win 12 straight to get to the state championship shows a lot of character and grit from our team. So I like how we ended up finishing the season. We made our schedule that way so we could be prepared for the playoffs. Like you said, we came up short in the state championship game, 6-9 throughout the whole game to the fourth quarter. Quarterback went down, kind of everything just went down from there. But great team against Phoebus. So looking forward to get back there. So, but taking it one day at a time.
Yeah, and about 2 months away from the start of the football season, and you talk about except something about as far as how the schedule's loaded. When I seen the schedule, my eyes was like, wow, it's going to be such a gauntlet, but it's like you said, it's a great way to kind of get you prepared for the season. Obviously, you start off on against William Fleming on August the 29th, home at Maury, and then also at IC Norcom on the 12th of September. Then also you guys travel down to North Carolina. Just what's your overall thoughts on just this gauntlet of a season, those games, and just also some games in between as well?
I mean, this is the type of schedule we wanted. My biggest thing is always just being healthy. I don't care who we play. I want to play the best, get our kids prepared for the playoffs, and also get them exposure, from colleges and stuff. It's a great evaluation when you're playing against other top talent, So when your kids step up in those type of games, that's when scholarships and that's when your interests go up. So that's what we've been looking for.
Absolutely. Yeah. Seeing that schedule, I was like, oh, yeah, the boys going to be ready. Sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And obviously, Coach, obviously being a player and at Varina as well, and then also now the head coach, just this journey between just your whole journey all together, who has been like your coaching influences that kind of got you to this point? I mean, it could be like coaches, teammates, players, and anybody who really has been influential in your development as a player and also as a coach throughout your career.
I'll start off with my dad. My dad was a guy that coached me in every sport. I was a 3-sport athlete. He made me stop playing when I stopped baseball. I was good in all three. From there, Mr. Thompson, who also coached with my dad, I played with his son in basketball at Varina. We played everything together. My brother, Carlos Lewis, coached me as well. Robert Scott, which is Puka. Hannibal Tuck, who is now the assistant principal at Fairfield, coached me when I was in rec ball. Rah Knight. Man, I was lucky enough to have some great coaches in rec ball. All of them pretty much played college ball. All of them was, like a father figure. And, I mean, they was just on us. So when we got to high school, we was prepared mentally, physically, to where I didn't think they really had to do too much for us because our mindset was there. So I was very thankful to have the coaches I had coming up through the rec leagues.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and it's funny, like to me, we always look at this, it's like East End thing, but a lot of people, they may know it, they may not know it, but let's talk about this historic rivalry. It's the rivalry with Highland Springs, but what we all deem it as the school down the street, which I love that has now been a coined phrase during that week. So let's talk about just the rivalry itself, even when you were a player, and also as being a coach as well, especially on both sides of it. Just what's your overall thoughts on the Highland Springs rivalry?
Man, I think it's one of the greatest in Virginia. It's a lot of talent. I mean, these kids grow up playing with each other. It's family. Like my little cousin played over there when I was coming up. I played against my cousin there. So I mean, it's one of them things you know what to expect when you see that game on the schedule. Far as when I played, it really wasn't a rivalry. I mean, we really used to blow them out when I played. To be honest with you, so for 4 years, I mean, when I played as a freshman, we kind of blew them out. One year was a little tough when they had Jonathan Hoggett and Maurice on the team. But now, like you said, it's definitely a rivalry. I mean, it's just amazing to see all this talent within so close of a distance on these two teams, man. And all our kids are doing successful outside of football, so it's good for our side of town. A lot of us, this is our way to get up out of here. It's a way to get a free education and also make a living. We have a lot of between the two schools, a lot of people that made it to the next level as far as NFL. We got some people doing hedge funds, Mario Evans. So I mean, outside of football, our kids are excelling, and I think it's a big part of the tradition in the East End.
Yeah, absolutely. And kind of sticking with that kind of aspect in a sense. Just overall, what's just your overall thoughts on just the Varina community, just far as just the support that you've received from this community?
Man, it's been amazing. I mean, I guess it's kind of easy for me because I mean, I grew up playing around the rec, grew up on Route 5. So now just to see everybody that came back, just from my coaching staff, I see a lot of people talk about how many people we have on our coaching staff, but some of them won't coach. There's players coming back, not knowing they on the sideline. But the community is involved. I mean, we knocking on doors, we letting them know what's going on. We got businesses, donating. We want to have at least 200 banners going up. So I mean, I think one of these days I'm about to go knock on some doors. But for our coaching staff, man, all these guys that came back, we got Jonathan Lewis that played with me, played in the league. You got Andre Branch that just, he's been helping out, playing in the league, played at Miranda, played at Clemson, Tim Harris. I mean, the list goes on. So to get that type of guys coming back to coach our kids and mentor these kids, to me is crazy. I mean, they're giving them so much game outside of just being a football player. We call it the man walk. We want to have our kids be, good citizens, good character, and really represent, around and whole East End when they step outside.
So, Coach, I got to put you on the spot. Obviously, as you talked about, like as far as you mentioned, as far as a lot of I deem as Varina legends, a lot of guys who have just put their imprint in this program, and various generations, as you just mentioned. Well, first, let's I'll do that first. So, who are your top five Varina players of all time? I'm gonna give you two honorable mentions. So, because I'm a top five list always deserves an honorable mention, and I think so. We'll start with your two honorable mentions first. What you got?
Ugh. Man. Look, this is a tough one, man. I mean, I can go from who I coached and played with and kind of before me. I would say probably an honorable mention. I would go with probably Ant Fisher, who is very, he won the state championship, which ain't never been done. He was a big part of that. And maybe Jalen Walker. Probably top five, man. This tough, honestly. I would have to go with probably Mike Robb, um, Brandon Miner. I would say probably Andre Branch, Maurice Cannon, and maybe Mario Evans, Tyrell Chavez. I mean, we got a list of them, man.
Well,
You
for
see, you about
sure,
you
for
about you
sure.
about to have everybody over here calling me in a minute.
And like we said, yeah, some honorable mentions there as well too. But like you
Yeah.
said, but that just kind of shows you just that rich tradition at Verona, where it's not like because you like you said, it could go from when you played back in the day, and then also when you play your current coaching, what you coaching,
Hmm.
and even in between those two gaps. So it's just like you said, it's always have had a bevy of talent, regardless of the decade, regardless of the generation. So yeah, it's a tough list for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So my final question for you, Coach. Um, are there any, like, as far as when you go into these games, any pregame rituals, any kind of superstitions that you do before games, or what have you? Any type of rituals or traditions that you got?
Tradition is the home game. We touched the rock. We touched Craig Lebrano. Outside of the field house, we got the devil with 78 on there. Craig passed away my senior year. Was amazing, amazing lineman. Probably one of the best that probably ever could come out around. He ended up passing away that same year. So we do that, and we also got to go through the goalpost. So look, stuff like that we do. Away games is really ain't no tradition. This game, meal plan. We all eat together, pray together. We used to have like a pastor come and speak and pray over us and talk to the kids as well.
Yeah. And now, so this will wrap up episode 347. Coach, definitely appreciate you for coming on. Tell them where they can find you on social media and if they, and all that.
Social media, mlew LEW 6 on Instagram. Twitter is the same. It's easy kind of to find me. And then Facebook, you just Marcus, yeah, easy. Marcus Lewis on Facebook. So yeah.
Yeah, it ain't too hard to find you, Coach. So yeah, for sure. Yeah. So, so this wraps up episode 347. Definitely appreciate you, Coach Lou, for coming on, and we're looking forward to seeing what your boys do out here in the fall, and we'll get you guys on our next episode.
Yes, sir.
And
Thanks for
we're
having me.
out.